Hi everyone, this is Sheshe coming on to make a project using this beautiful set. I'm going to use the inner part of this doily and the outer part to make the card. I'm going to make the Santa girl so you can see the process of how she looks. So you'll need this part and this part of the set. I'm going to use Magical Christmas from this set. I'm not going to use the stamps. I'm going to use this pretty doily as well as the inner part of the doily and this beautiful bow. So sit back and enjoy the process. Make this cute Santa girl. She's so adorable. So I have most of my pieces cut out. What you will need is this basic set. Now some people did not know, so I'm just letting you know that you do need the basic set to make the dolls, and then there's accessory sets for each little character. So the Santa girl comes with all these little pieces for the hair, the dress, and the hat, and then you need the body parts. So I have the body cut out already and put together. So as you can see, this is what she looks like, and I will need the legs. So I'm going to show you how to put her together. We'll actually dress her. So I'm just going to take the legs out. So we're going to make the boots, the belt, and how the dress is made. Because the dress has holes in it. And we want to make this a solid dress. We want to make the belts. And we want to make the boots because there's no shoes that come with the set. So and then I also took this dress from this accessory set and took the die out, and I cut out this dress too to back the set so that the little holes, like the pieces from the holes, don't fall out. So we're going to use that piece from this set. So I've already cut that out, so just so you know, that's where that comes from. It just makes it easier to layer on instead of trying to figure out how to keep these pieces in. So that's why I cut that out. Alright, so I'm going to get started. And like I said, I got most of these pieces already cut out to save time. Alright, so when you're cutting your dress, I'm using glitter cardstock. And glitter cardstock is really tough to cut through, so the pieces will pretty much stay in. See, this is what I'm using, and I've already cut out the hat. So I'm just going to put this on and cut it out with my machine. And pretty much the pieces stay in, and all you have to do is just pop out the dress. But I don't want these pieces to fall out, so I want to keep them in. So I'm going to use this dress right here to keep them in. So I'm just going to glue that little piece on and just cut it in half, or cut off like the edge of it. So I'm just going to get some scissors and cut that so that the edge of the dress does not, these little holes don't fall out. So I'm just going to take some scissors and cut off that little bottom piece and glue that on the back so it layers up just nicely with that little set right there. So I'm just going to take some glue and probably cut off this little piece right here so it doesn't peek through like that. And then we need to make our shoes as well, or boots. So I'm going to leave this out and start gluing. I'll just take some glue and glue it on here. My glue is a little clogged, so I just have to unclog it. Alright, so let's put some glue here. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to glue this on here. And that should take care of the back of the dress. And there you have it. Alright, so let's make the boots. And I just need some scraps. And here's some scrap paper that I cut the hair out of. So I'm just going to put her little feet on the edge of the cardstock and cut them out. Okay, I believe that's all we need. Now I may make this one a little bit different, make her have some higher boots. So we'll make them a little bit different. So I'm going to get my original one out. Let's see how high we want to make these boots. Okay, I know what I want to do now. Let me get my little scissors. Okay, so take the two pair of boots like this. We're going to make them larger than my original. And then I'm going to snip them just like this. So the boots are like that size. So we're going to make them really cute. Okay, now there is a collar piece that looks like this. And I've cut them out already. I'm going to glue on a collar piece for each little boot like this, and just snip off just a little bit so there's like some what we want to imagine fur on the boots. I'll let it hang over a little bit. I didn't allow that for my original, but we're going to do it for this one. So we're going to like make it look like that and allow the glue to dry. Press that down and let that dry. And let's do the other one. Let's give it some glue. Make sure this is the right side. I need to add more glue because it's on the really tippy tip part of the boot. Okay, hopefully that'll stick. So that's how it looks. Okay, so here's the original one. This one should be dry. And then when you cut the boot, we are going to snip like right in here. And then turn it over and snip in here. So when you turn it, let's see, does it need a little bit more off? Let's snip in some more. Kind of looks like a boot. Kind of looks like a boot. Okay. Alright. So then to make sure they're even, we're going to pair them up. And do the same thing. When you decide how large you want your little boots to be. Okay, so I have my little boots the same size. Okay, so here's my little boots. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these on her feet. So I'm hoping that this will make a little bit of difference. I think I like these better. Okay. All right, and then you let those dry. Okay, for the dress, there is a little bit of that other dress hanging over. So I'm just going to cut that off. And then we'll work on the belt that's going to go across. Okay, I'm going to go back to my scrap. And we're just going to cut a, let me get my other scissors. Cut a little thin strip. Just like that. And if it's, see, it looks kind of thick. Let's see. Let's make it a little bit thinner. All right. So all right, we're going to glue this on the dress. So I'll get my other scissors to clean up the edges. So I'm just eyeballing it here on how I want this belt to look. So you can decide how thick you want your belt to be. That's how the belt looks so far. Now we can glue on the dress. And then the little collar goes on this part right here. So it's all lined up. So next we're going to glue on the hair. Or you can glue the back of the head, it's up to you. And then the hair goes on the front of the doll. Let's add a little bit of glue right here. Then we'll put her hat together. So there's a little ball that goes right about here. And then the other part, the little fur, so next we're going to glue the hat on to the doll. Okay, and next we're going to do the belt. Okay, I have some scrap silver paper here. I'm going to do a silver belt this time. And all I do is I punch a hole. This is the little punch holder, hole puncher I use. So I just like do it on a corner. Like that. So I'm going to take my scissors and just cut out a little square. And then you can kind of clean it up. Okay, that's going to be good enough for me. And we'll glue on this belt. And that completes the Santa girl. So I hope you found this video helpful and you will give it a try. You can add earrings if you like. I had earrings on this one, and then I made her boots longer on this one. So I will link the dolls in the description box below if you want to get them, if you were hesitant because it seemed difficult to put them together. But now that I've shown you how to make the Santa girl, maybe you might want to pick her up and give her a try. love how it turned out. I used some glitter as well as the glitter cardstock for my magical Christmas sentiment. And here's where I used the pretty bow, as you can see. And here's the doilies. I mean, this is just so gorgeous, and I love all the shimmer and shine and the glitter as well. And then as you can see, this is where I put my Santa girl on the inside, and then you can finish it off with the sentiment. And it's nice and sturdy, so it sits up like that, and it's ready for that special someone for Christmas. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I hope you have a fabulous day.